Let it be known that the first words that will be uttered by me when the sound comes back on is Streamlabs, you piece of shit. Can you guys
I
talk?
can confirm.
Okay. There's sound now.
Yep, there's been sound for a minute.
So long as the Streamlabs piece of crap thing went through, I am okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Are
I
we
hate it when it
sponsored by
updates.
Streamlab?
No, I'm not sponsored by Streamlabs.
I mean, we could be sponsored, and then we wouldn't be talking shit about it.
Well, that's their problem. Hey, welcome. Let's go through the intro again real quick. So, Dark Matter, D&D in Space. You know this crew, you love them. We've been together for 3 seasons already. Let's jump into it. Last week, Alden had a lengthy discussion with you, the old being in the middle of the Sepulchre Star. The star at the center of the galaxy, and he explained the fate of, well, events to come and of your ship, the Scarlet Trust. That your ship is actually not the first to have gone to the Sepulchre Star. It's been going on in a loop, it seems, for a couple times at least. Your ship, the Scarlet Trust, actually comes from the future. The AI Twitch was made through the combined mind of 6 other individuals that you have met, such as Chet, Ichabod, Whitney, over the course of your adventures. These are the people that will apparently in the future take over the ship from you after something happens to you all. But each time the time is rewinded, every time that Alden and the Void have to work together to erase what's going on or avoid it happening at all, something changes. This time you've unbalanced the galaxy by bringing down one of the chaotic agent, the Firm, an organization that preyed on a lot of people and was basically space mafia. With the Firm down, your chances of succeeding have improved significantly, from 0 to 1 in 10,000 chances.
Yay.
Which is a significant improvement from 0. But the Alden also told you about the Codex, the key to unraveling the universe. The one thing that could potentially turn the tide against the Mind Flayers. The location of the Codex is hidden in a sort of sentient pod, a living organism that keeps whatever it is that has the location of it inside itself so that it cannot be hacked, cannot be attained through technological means, keep it safe from those that would want to know the location of it. Unfortunately for you, the Mind Flayers had already infested part of the Knights of the Sepulchre and tried to take over using assassins and other agents, take over the Sepulchre Star and wait for your arrival. Instead, you decided to dock at the 111th floor. Well, not even dock. You decided to just park the ship outside in space and teleport inside exactly where the item is kept, or I should say the spore
Creature?
chest is kept. What?
I said creature.
Yeah, the creature. Unfortunately, that had a side effect that was called we'll call it the Beholder effect. As Kebechet teleported inside, she came face to face with one of the Mind Flayer's agents, a Beholder. The Beholder fired at her thrice, missing twice with its rays and hitting her once with the Death Ray. With Kebechet almost dead, and the party in trouble, that's where we pick up our adventure today. I know that you all probably worked on a plan while in between the games.
Yeah, that's what I did. I thoroughly planned what I was going to do next because I'm not at a loss of what to do with our cleric having bamped out with no backup whatsoever.
Am I the
It's
only one with
okay.
a plan?
I have a plan. It's a cunning plan. A plan so cunning you could stick a tail on it and call it a weasel.
See,
Ah,
I'm still stuck on the fact that Oldun, like many godlike beings, could have told us the answer and helped us along with the quest. Instead, chose to be cryptic and send us on a quest rather than just getting us the information we needed.
You
I mean-
wonder why Kebachet subscribes to an entirely different deity of choice.
Because
and not-
the void
not to
has been so direct.
For her, it has actually. It answered every question she specifically asked.
And that's part of the game, you know.
Oh no! It's the D&D thing. Like you
No.
got to do it as a quest. But
Yeah.
No.
Well-
Also more just like deities like to play that game of like,
Mhm.
oh yes, well let's see what the mortals will do with this.
But nobody thought to cast Commune on Old One and force
No one
him to
has.
say yes or no.
Oh, well, what,
No,
can we do commune on a god that's not part of your?
No, you'd have to worship Oldham to be able to do it.
Exactly. There's no way for me to cast commune on. That's why I said, "Are you sure you don't want to talk to your brother? You want to talk to your brother, right? It's gonna be great to talk to your brother." Fuck. Okay, fuck that shit.
I mean, as a ritualist, I can actually take commune, or not ritualist, as a investigator, and with investigator, in the opportunistic piety feature, I would make an argument that I could had I chosen to learn the spell.
Yeah, you could have faked it.
Mm-hmm.
Till you made it.
Unfortunately, you didn't take the spell. So,
I did not.
Who wants to go first?
Let her go first, because after that, my plan is going to be a little bit more destructive.
well, should I go first to make sure that you don't die?
They're kind of a coinciding action, so whatever you choose to do first, Doxy, it's always on you.
Okay, so Simon, let's
Because
just
technically, he has
FYI.
a higher initiative.
Oh, do I?
You're at 22. I'm at 15.
That's right. I rolled really high. Okay, so what I'm thinking I'm going to do, and Simon, let me know if this works. And by the way, you all are frozen for me, so hopefully you're hearing me fine.
Yeah, we hear you fine.
Okay, cool. I would like So I've got two options. One, I'm going to move in the ship, and the harpoons I'll just get closer to the ship, so that way I don't necessarily extend the cables too far or whatever. So we never said how far they actually shoot. Or if you'll allow it, the alternative is that I get out of the ship because I have a ring of space walking that I purchased at the last mouse station, and I move towards closer to where I know Kebachet had kind of directed us towards in the mapping of the place.
Well, you're 111 stories below me at the moment.
Wait, what? How?
Because
No,
you
the
flew
ship-
down. No, the ship is parallel. Okay, so space station, and Eddard parked the ship right here so I could dimension door in. But you took
Right.
the dogfighter down to fight the turrets, which are down here.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So use the cables, darling. Please
Well,
use
no.
the cables.
I mean, my plan was, okay, so here's the ultimate plan. My ultimate plan is that I'm going to move in the direction as fast as I can to get to where she is, while interfacing with the dogfighting ship, mobily on my thing. So move.
Yeah, you can definitely move the Lola up 100 stories. It won't break the cable.
Okay.
Because this is, we're talking about space distances in this case. So the cable, you have hundreds of meters of cable
Okay, cool.
to make sure that it, works. Because otherwise you'd have to be so close that it would be somewhat of a
Very
danger.
dangerous. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just say that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move Lola as fast as I can, while hacking the space station.
All right. let me check what Lola's speed is. Do you have it with you at the moment?
It's in the whatchamacallit, the ship stats. Yeah, those are the
Lola,
stuff.
Starfighter.
3,500 feet of impulse.
Yes, 3,500 feet.
So you can definitely, within your turn, just go up 100 stories and do something at the same time.
Awesome. That makes this so much easier. Okay, so as like I'm flying with one hand, hacking with the other, just like either side of me, hard light displays, craziness. I'm going to hack the station to basically do like an emergency lockdown around the beholder, and like basically have it trigger intruder alert. So if there are any kind of like turrets that would pop down, and signify Kebichet as a friendly. So that's my plan.
Thank
And
you for
I would-
specifying that.
Yeah. And I would imagine that Doxy would have read up on what this ship has potentially if that was available to him.
Well, I mean, you work with the Knights of the Sepulchre, and this is
Right.
the base, so you probably, or at least have some working knowledge of it.
Oh yeah, I probably have like protocols specifically designed for this stuff.
Mhm.
Just because that's how Doxy works. Like he's always kind of like tinkering with stuff, and if he knows he's going into a situation, he's got things set up for him.
Then I'd say make a data check with advantage.
Oh shoot.
Good thing
What'd I
you
roll?
had advantage.
No, I mean my normal roll would have been 22.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, sorry, forgot about that. It's the leftmost one. Alarms blare inside the base, notifying that intruders have arrived, that the base is under attack. Was there
Oh.
anything? Yep.
Oh, okay. So specifically around the beholder, I'm locking down the beholder as best I can, protecting Kevichet. So like clearing the path that she's headed down. Like our comms are probably active, so I'd be able to monitor her in some way, shape, or form. Like I have like the 3D hard light display of like her running through the corridor kind of thing. And I'd also want to target the security against the known assassins if I have any kind of identifying information about them.
You see them from time to time. They're mind flayers.
Oh, if they are legitimate mind flayers, then yes, I would be like security lockdown, like automated security if there is, attack these targets as best I can.
All right. So as this is happening, the door behind you, Kebichet, closes. The beholder growls in anger, and you don't hear anything else coming from him. You still have to head down a somewhat long corridor, about 100 feet long, with doors on either side. 3 doors to the right, 3 doors to the left. They seem to all lead into, as you pass them, they open and close rapidly, but they seem to lead into, like, data server areas.
She's not even going to try. She still remembers exactly how far she was when she got hit and therefore lost locate creature.
Oh, concentration. Yeah, fine.
It's a concentration spell. But she knows how far she had to go, which was 245 feet.
Yep.
So as she's actively running and she's gotten hit by this beholder already, she's going to just reach her hand out and pull the void forward with her. And dimension door, 244 feet.
Oh boy.
You reappear in a room. Around you are these weird apparatuses, cylinders, that are projecting a sort of greenish lightning that converges in the center of where all these cylinders are pointing at. And in the middle of it is this giant spore-like or growth that's just floating. It almost looks like a Metroid without the teeth.
But it's inside the cylinder.
It's not inside, it's just being held up by these lightning bolts that come out of each cylinder.
So it looks like a containment field of some sort, but
Yeah.
she's not technically an engineer.
No, you're not.
I mean, she's a very good surgeon, and she has some understanding of like what happens to a physical body and all of these things, and she's looking at this going, well, fuck. Doxy?
Yes.
I'm going to do something a little odd because I can't quite figure out any other way to do this. How big an area is this?
The room itself
Containment
is
and-
20 by 20.
So 100 square meters, 100 square feet, or 40 square feet, 40 square feet.
Can I note that, like, when she says Doxy, like, if there's any kind of screens on the in the area, that Doxy's face appears? Because I'm hacking the station.
Sure, his face appears out of a hard light projector that normally projects like temperature data and other some such inside the room.
And she's not even phased by it. She's so used to Doxy. You know, it's like Doxy and her work miracles all the time. Well, no, you lost. They work miracles all the time, and science and magic and all of these things work. And she just kind of goes, "Oh, there you are. How much of this do you actually need?"
But first, that would be your turn.
Yep, and that's it. Wait, I have one last question. Is it a bonus action to use your own healing potion?
I rule it that yes.
Okay, good, because she has a greater healing potion on her, and she's gonna chug that shit.
Go right ahead. Captain Highhill.
All right. So, to my understanding, we're headed back to pick her up instead of going to the dock, correct?
Seems like it, yeah.
Okay, and also to confirm, the turrets are no longer firing at us because Doxy hacked the planet.
Yep.
All right. In that case, what I'm going to be doing is using a captain action to, full power ahead, increase the speed of the ship by 50%.
Okay.
Mhm.
How long does that last?
1 round.
Okay, so basically you guys have one full round to get back to the ship if you want to leave using the full power ahead.
Yeah, I mean, wherever our pilot Eddard wants to go, can move 50% faster. I don't have a lot of options here, and the cleric's kind of already taken care of by Doxy, so I'll just help the ship essentially.
All right. Do you have anything to detect invisibility, and if so, what's the range of it?
I don't have eyes of the unseen yet, so no, I don't have any invisibility stuff.
Do you mean the ship or him?
Both him, because he's in the captain's seat, but also the ship.
We'd have a set of sensors.
Yeah, the sensors. Man, I'm brain farting right now. I can't remember which role usually handles that. I want to say engineering.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be. Let me get
Rosemary. Yeah, it's on the ship combat section.
Can we say that Rosemary basically became my apprentice?
Yeah, definitely. She went from administrative assistant to engineering assistant.
It's a step up.
She's really good at assisting.
Ship combat. I think it's in. Is it under systems? No.
No. It's it's roles. Here, I'm pulling it up now. I didn't have it open at the time. So let's see here.
By the way, for those wondering, we're using the Dark Matter supplement by Mage Hand Press.
Yeah, I should have this memorized, being, kind of one of the guys that wrote it, but here I am. So let me see here. Not ship weapons, ship trains.
Because I just want to see what the roll would be.
Ship combat. It's past the example ships. Rolls.
Got it.
Come on, load the second
Engineering,
page.
directing power, overcharge, system repair, void jump.
Okay, is it the? Gosh, I know there's a system scan option. Is it by the pilot? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I promise.
I'm not the pilot either.
Okay, where is?
Because if there's none, I'm just gonna. You know what? Brace for impact, fire at will. Oh, deep scan. It's the captain.
There we go. Oh, it is the captain. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll do deep scan instead of speedy. Yeah.
Can you make an investigation check?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Oh.
Or not.
No, I'm a genius, so I'm going to re-roll that. With my genius feature. Investigation. 16.
16.
Much better.
You detect an anomaly nearby, and you look on the radar, and you notice there's a bleep coming from nearby, near the station, slightly above from where you are, and to say starboard. It's within your heavy cannon range, so it's within.
Do we have anyone on the gun? Is Whitney on the guns?
It's about 10,000 feet away from you, but it is currently invisible.
Okay, but is Whitney on the guns?
She was not on the heavy cannon, though.
She's in the gunner position.
Okay.
No, but she can switch to any other weapon as an action.
Okay.
Well, as a bonus action, you can switch between weapons.
Oh, bonus action.
Yeah. Well, as an action, you can switch roles, so from like gunner to engineer. But when you are in the gunner position, you can use a bonus action to switch between the weapon you're controlling.
I thought you literally had to go and sit down at that weapon as it shows on the map, because they all have like their own seats.
So that was
That's just for flavor.
Yeah, that's for flavor. Yeah, that was kind of Simon's creative decision there. The gunner, you can think of the gunner's seats as more of having like one person's at a gunner computer, and they can switch between the different guns from that computer. Is
Gotcha.
A way that you could look at it. It's kind of how it was written in mind, but like, creative vision's fun. So I like our ship map.
Oh, yes.
But that's it. So there is an invisible object floating in the distance, within cannon distance.
Okay.
What are you trying to say?
I would say all shields forward.
It's to your starboard.
I'm trying to make. I'm making a think of what I'm going to say about this.
Is it moving?
It is not moving.
Let me. I'm pulling up the scanner system to get some more information on exactly what I know about this little bloopy thing. Let's see here. Scanner. Sensors, not scanners. Use pinpoint ships and other obstacles. If these sensors are. Okay, so the sensors essentially allow me to see things that are invisible. So even though it's invisible to the eye, the sensors allow us to see it.
Yeah, the sensors have pinpointed where that thing is. It's just when you try to see it, look at it with your eyes, it's just empty space. But there is something there.
Yeah, I would imagine like there's an overlay where it like highlights whatever the object is.
Like Fairy Fire.
Yeah, kind of. Except, yeah, like on our screen. So if we were to move our screens away, we just see space. But then we put the screens in front of us. I would imagine
The outline of the ship.
exactly. And this is headcanon. This isn't anything official. But if
Sure.
you want to go along with it, okay.
So instead of just a bleep, it would look like a picture like a scorpion without its pincers. So the same sort of elongated body covered in armor, except that this construct is a vessel. It's a spaceship. It's not a creature. But it has like this top-mounted cannon that is connected to the back end of it.
Does it seem to be going towards us based on the outline? Is it facing us, or is it kind of facing to the side?
It's actually facing the station.
Facing the station, okay. And
does it look like it's connected to the station with the umbilical cord, the bridge thing?
And then does it? Can I roll some sort of check to determine what kind of thing it is?
Make
Arcana?
You
Technology?
know what? No, you would actually see that the ship is not of any model that is common in this galaxy.
Okay.
Does it look anything like the vessel that Cabochet went golfing with?
Yeah, I was about to say we've encountered a mind flare ship before. Does it look similar in design to the one that we?
It does look similar in design.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say, Whitney, take a shot.
Who wants to roll for Whitney?
I say,
Alex, do it.
yeah, I was gonna say Eddard should do it because Whitney's his
She's what?
Not sure yet. You haven't
Girlfriend.
DTR.
The term is girlfriend. It's
No.
girlfriend. The term you want is girlfriend.
It would
There
be
was-
if he had to define the relationship conversation.
No, it doesn't matter. It's 3 dates. It's officially a girlfriend.
3? That's only 2.
I stand.
I'm gonna have to
Edward
recount
Whitney.
them again. I'll roll.
Whitdurd is the new ship.
Oh,
Or Edney.
sure.
Which
I've
weapon do you
vetoed
want to
that.
fire, though? The arcane cannon, the heavy cannon, or the light cannons?
Here's this though: if we are to fire the arcane cannon, we need to put a spell in it.
There's a
It takes 2 turns, but there is a spell already installed.
What is the spell?
firebolt.
Oh.
Yep. One way in which our ship is unique to other ships is we do have a pre-installed spell. Mhm.
I mean, heavy cannon has 3d10 of mega piercing damage, and the arcane cannon would have whatever firebolt is in there.
2d10 mega fire damage.
Oh, that's yeah, I read it now. Okay, I would go with a heavy cannon. Same hit range, different kind of damage. Although the armor that's on there looks pretty armor. Maybe mega fire damage would be perhaps better.
I don't know. Do keep in mind though the arcane cannon would take 2 turns.
One turn to boost it and one turn to fire. Whereas the heavy one you can fire every turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna press a big red button and fire the heavy cannon.
Yeah.
All right, roll a d20 plus 7.
Slash roll 1d20 plus 7.
The shot goes wide, but misses the invisible ship.
What about the station?
No, you're between the station and the other ship, so you don't. You just fired into space.
Well, now that we know they're there.
That was a warning shot. I wanted to give them a fair fight. Whitney, please be careful.
Oh, I wonder, as a gadgeteer, can I overcharge the ship at all?
with your overcharge ability, like the one that you apply on blasters?
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe is that part of the engineering rule potentially?
The engineering roll does do the overcharge if you have spells, or if you have. We added a system because of Gadgeteers, the hypercapacitor, that allows you to overcharge.
So we have that on
if
the
you don't
ship.
have-
So Rosemary can overcharge this stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll think about that.
Though, do keep in mind.
Do you want
it can only
Rosemary
be-
to just act on my initiative, or
Yeah, she'll act on yours.
okay?
The Beholder does something.
Hooga.
Doxy, you notice that there's one less door on the station.
Yay, disintegrate ray.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Yay,
And-
20 feet of movement and 120 feet range, and I'm 240 feet away.
We're still
Yep,
holding
but
pattern.
it's
You're good.
slowly making its way to Kebichet.
And it's pissed.
The enemy ship, invisible enemy ship, becomes visible again as it fires on your ship.
Aha, we scared them.
That's what we did.
Brace for impact.
It attacks twice on a 16 and a 22,
Oh yeah, it hits.
hitting
we
your
have
ship
14.
both times. And it deals a total of...
Wait, our ship only has 14 AC.
Yeah, it
Yep.
doesn't have a whole lot of AC, but it does have a lot of hit points.
It's 28. We're up to 28 because you boosted.
No, our shields are up to 28. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not the AC. You take 34 mega damage. Minus 28, that's just 6 points of damage that the ship takes. The ship is
So we
now down to
depleted the shield.
119.
Well, I'll talk about it when it goes back around to my turn, I guess.
Yeah, some of the shield comes back up every time the engineer plays. But the 2 shots are fired from the cannon above the other ship, the tail end of the scorpion tail.
Mhm.
And yep.
I just want to say something. The AC can be boosted as an action by the pilot by using evasive maneuvers. It adds their dexterity modifier to the ship AC and gives advantage on dexterity saving throws.
So that would be Edard's responsibility.
Yep.
But right now we're going to go back to the top of the initiative with Doxy and Rosemary.
All right. So Rosemary, just because that seems like an immediate issue, is going to. Okay, so I can either overcharge. No, what's it called? I don't know the exact thing, but it's like boost or get the shields back up, or
It's directing power is one option for that.
Right. or can I do it where it's directional as well, where I can be like they're over there.
Technically, the shields are always supposed to be directional, and you're supposed to pick which direction you want it to be at any given time on one of the 4 sides. And
I
as a bonus
assumed that
action,
it was
you-
on
Sorry.
starboard because you saw them on starboard.
Mhm.
Okay.
Um,
So what?
And at the beginning of initiative, the shield does regain half its max shield point automatically.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Mhm.
So let's see. So from an engineering standpoint, I don't have the game docs up. One second. Justin, what do you think?
What's up?
What do you think Rosemary should do? Because I don't have the game docs up.
Okay, so I think probably in this instance,
Yeah. What are the options?
we don't really need to. Well, there's directing power where you can take power from the shields, the guns, and the engines.
yeah, lower the shield to make the guns fire twice.
Oh, I see.
And things like that. So you can draw power from the weapons to invest in shields, or shields into weapons. So that's an option. You could overcharge, which we probably want to save for now because it's just one ship. We aren't damaged, so system repair isn't super imperative right now.
We do have some damage from previous.
Oh, we do?
Right.
Then
And we just took 6.
Mhm. So you can use your action to repair a system or weapon that's at 0. So I mean, I guess we don't have any at 0 though. So right now, it's just kind of a debate on if you want to boost the shields or the weapons.
Eddard, are you opposed to me boosting the shields to go defensive, or do you want to just lay in on them?
Let's go defensive.
Well, question: how many attacks can Whitney make?
With the heavy
Because-
cannon, just 1.
Oh, well, so if she's a fighter with, say, extra attack, then she is allowed to make 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah, no, she's not a fighter with extra
Okay.
attacks.
Because what the putting power into the shields would do is reduce the amount of attacks that you can make with your guns by 1. So if she can only make 1 attack, she now can make 0.
Wait. There's no minimum? Oh, jeez.
Hmm.
It's like taking the dodge action, basically.
Can we just remain neutral in this case? We keep the shield and then we keep the guns.
I mean, can
Good.
we
Let me
just
reread Open Fire real quick. Okay, yeah, no, it's completely dependent on you having extra attack to have more than 1 attack. So, and the reason why we don't have a minimum is because then you would, at low levels before you hit level 5, you would always do direct power to shields and have no penalty for it. But yeah, no, I definitely get the annoyance at the only 1 or no at the no minimum bit.
right. Okay, so I guess it kind of nullifies the point. Anyway, Justin and Alex, think on that for a second. I'm going to go into Doxy's turn. So Doxy is going to, if there's any automated cannons or anything like that, they're going to lay in on the Beholder and the assassins. If there are not, then he is going to position himself next to the wall, look into one of the portholes. Does he see the Beholder or like disintegrated things or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
This is one of my best skills. I am so good at perception. Let's rock this.
You do see the Beholder.
15.
Nice. Okay, so I see the Beholder. I know roughly where Cabochette is headed, and because I have that visual from hacking, I know like the room that she's in. I'm gonna assist Cabochette. I have a lay of the situation. I'm going to assist Cabochette in whatever way, shape, or form. So the system that she's currently in, like, can you give me an idea of what's there? I'm going to remotely assist her.
All right. So you would be able to tell her how to pick up that creature without getting shocked by any of the lightning bolts. So that will give her advantage on her save to pick up the creature.
You're assuming that Cabochette is going to touch anything. She doesn't pick shit up. It'll be fine. But you're going to tell me exactly what I need out of this because it's going to go in,
Yes.
in a minute.
So I'm going to tell Cabochette, you need to grab that and pull that in and all the things.
Do you actually need these things that are firing lightning bolts at it? It seems a little cruel.
Avoid those as much as possible. Yes. But I know roughly what those are for.
Yeah, they're basically holding it aloft, but they're also
Right.
causing just a small amount of pain, enough that it seems to generate a psychic aura because of it.
Yes. Those are both stabilizers and pain inducers.
Well, I always said that the Knights of the Sepulchre weren't any better than the Inquisition. Fuck them.
The captain disagrees.
The captain
So-
disagrees very hard.
Is
Captain
there?
Shut's had a day.
You
uh,
escaped death. At this point, you get that one.
So with that, I give her advantage on saving throws if she needs to make one. Is
Well,
there anything
advantage
else?
on like her next check, basically.
Got
So
it.
it doesn't
I'm
matter
giving-
if it's a saving throw or a skill check or
Fair enough.
it's yeah.
All right, so that's my action. Bonus action. I think
Do you want a blink button inside?
I'm debating on whether or not to do so. I think blink button though is actually an action to get in, to do it anyway.
Also, you would be blinking into the beholder.
Yeah,
It's an
exactly.
action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold off for now. However, I will activate. My force field projector for
Heal.
Yeah,
temporary
because
sheltering myself.
well, right behind you, you notice the two ships exchanging fire.
Yeah.
You're not in the line of fire, but if something was to go wrong and someone was to miss the Scarlet Trust, you could be collateral.
So what you're saying is, keep taking the shot. Don't let any of them pass.
Well,
Yes.
here, if Doxy gets hit, he takes 3d12 times 100 points of damage.
Well,
you
I'm,
get HPs,
I'm
right?
in Lola's, so I don't know how that.
Oh yeah, Lola would take that damage.
Yeah. Also, mega weapons. We put in a rule that mega weapons can't hit players, or are not mega sized things.
No, but for
Otherwise, it's
for
overkill.
narrative purposes,
Yeah.
like a missed shot, a misfire could
Yeah.
potentially hit Doxy in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, Lola's got 25 mega hit points, so
Yeah. I was talking about just like if he wasn't in the ship.
Mhm.
Yeah, just because.
Yeah, because otherwise it's
Yeah, it'd be an instant kill.
Yeah.
And we didn't want players abusing that, so we said no.
And we'll just say that maybe the force field projector sort of bubbles Lola. I don't know. We'll have fun with it. We'll deal with it when it comes.
You know what? Yeah, for this turn, add your intelligence bonus to Lola's armor class.
AC. Nice.
Kebichet.
So Doxy, you said that these aren't really necessary and they're just cruel and unusual punishment and proof positive that the knights aren't any better than the. Never mind. And she's going to turn and look at the thing that's a creature, right?
Mhm.
And she's going to say, "I'm very sorry. I apologize for my rudeness in a moment, and I'm about to be a little bit brash and a little bit I'm a little bit rude, and I do apologize for it. But we're going to get out of here, and it's a little faster if you just go with it." And I'm going to void pocket the creature. Doxy, I have an hour. Where exactly am I? Where's the car?
And I'm like, in that display that you described where I had shown up in her room, I'm just like, here's a map. Here I am. Here are you. with like with like parameters.
Either
and-
you or Eddard. All right. Is there a way for you or Eddard to move either Lola or the Scarlet Trust closer on any axis, X, Y, or Z?
I'm like the closest distance possible to you. So I'm within 245 feet or so, like
Yeah.
300
Is?
feet at least.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm within 300 feet.
Oh, good. That's good. Doxy, make room. I'm coming. Pull the seat up. It's gonna be fine. If you and a Lethal Lich and a Void Dragon can fit in Lola, you and I can fit in Lola.
Yeah, there's enough room for one more person.
I mean, we just need to back the seat up a little bit, right? Get some more leg room.
Captain, on your turn, you notice that the cannon from the enemy ship has shifted from your ship to the space station.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. So, I think we're gonna have to deal with this pretty quickly. and I'm going to ask that the engineer direct power to the guns, and I'm going to declare to fire at will. So I use my action to declare a barrage. One gunner of your choice can then use its reaction to make one attack with the ship immediately. So the gunner will take their reaction, fire a shot, and then assuming the engineer Rosie directs power towards the weapons, then we'll have some
3
extra
attacks
shots.
in, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then fire at will.
Mm-hmm.
Will is incidentally the name of that ship. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Ha! Take that.
All right, can you make your 2 other... Well, that's the fire at will thing, so we'll start with this. 6d10 damage.
It is worth noting if Rosie does direct power from the shields straight up turn off for a round.
Oh,
We can take it for now.
That's okay. The other ship explodes. Oh, no, wait. It does not explode.
Oh, come on.
You fire at it and the heavy plating soaked up 10 points of damage.
What is this?
Two more shots. Fire. Keep
two more
firing.
shots. Keep firing.
Is it my turn to fire again?
Yep.
Yes.
I got 2
Just
shots
fire
because
and
of
go.
we're sucking out the shield.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a hit. That's a miss.
Oh, nice.
So it's 3d10.
Yeah.
Oops.
Wait, it's another 60-10 or is it 3
It's just 3. And that is enough to destroy it. You fire
Nice.
away and the other ship is blown to smithereens.
I keep firing.
You mean Whitney keeps firing?
Yes.
As the pilot, do you do anything?
Face of action.
Well, is there any debris coming our way? Any like pieces of illithid just floating toward us?
Well, there's a few Willithid in space right now, just being slowly burnt and frozen solid.
Run them over.
Well, you're picking up Kebeshet. There was one ship there. Any way for us to just rotate to see if we can see any other ship that would have been just chilling there?
Yeah, you can, it wouldn't be just rotating, it would be spinning around, going around the base. To see if there's
yeah.
anything on the other side that your sensors haven't picked up.
Yes, let's do that. Let's investigate real quick.
Let's roll.
Alright, can I get an investigation check
From me?
from the captain?
Good
Alright.
call.
Yeah, you're basically using all of your speed to go around the Sepulchre Star. And fortunately for you, there is nothing
Yay!
around the star.
This is excellent news.
Meanwhile, inside,
Oh boy.
yeah,
I guess we need to head back to the dock now. While they
the
do
Beholder
their-
doesn't give a shit about walls. And it's just disintegrating its way in a straight line towards Kevichat.
I've got time.
How did this beholder get in here in the first place?
Well, you know that ship you blew up?
Magic.
Ah, fuck.
Well then.
I will notify the crew. So there may be an aberration that is slowly making its way towards Kebashet. That is just blazing through these walls. So kind of like imparting on them that there is an immediate threat to the station as a whole that we may want to deal with.
We're heading to Dock 13. We're gonna have to take the long way, but if I'm assuming you parked where you parked for a reason, so that she can, whoop out as soon as she's close enough.
I'll meet you there.
All right, All right, so Edit.
Don't
Take
forget
us
the
there.
assassins, Captain.
Oh, I remember. I don't worry. Everything
I've got my
Muldoon,
eyes on them.
everything Muldoon talked about with us. It's still rattling around in my head, plenty fresh.
Simon, at that note, do I have eyes on the assassins? Having hacked the planet, or the station in this case?
Through security cameras, you notice that there are 2 engineers waiting in Dock 13. They've got their arms crossed and they're just sitting on boxes, waiting, looking outside. One of them looks at his data pad.
Can I do my hackery scan with my visor technology and my visor algorithm to determine whether or not if they're illithid or infected? We talked about this last time, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you notice through your visor that they are, in fact, illithids disguised with a disguise self spell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the magic would obviously come off. That looks like there's 2 engineers. And are there any automated security or no?
Not in that dock.
Okay. Oh, that's so bad. Wow. These people just need to get their security better. I'm going to leave a comment card. The security here is extremely poor.
Also, allowing aberrations into their environment, Doxy. I'm quite sure there are many worse things we could be commenting on.
I'm going to hope that the reason why things are the way they are right now is the infiltration happened before we knew that mind flayers existed, and that these lax security measures are a result of their influence. I hope. I hope to... Oh, man. This has been a...
You know, Captain, I am actually going to charge them if I have to perform brain surgery. I'm just telling you right now. They are not getting the friends and family discount.
Fine.
Since when do you charge?
You don't think I worked for the firm for free, dear?
You're in space, not in Canada.
Socialist space would be nice.
Eddard, I've been on the run from the government for 30 years. I needed some means of income.
Fair enough.
So where are we in the initiative?
So initiative, we'd be going back up to Doxy.
Okay. So
you've looked into. Let's say that was a bonus action, looking into using your thermal sight and all that, the aura sight. So you would still have an action if there was anything you wanted to do.
If I can, as an action, I would love to. Oh man.
I mean, I'm on my way to you, and we should go rejoin the captain.
No, I'm with that. I'm with that. Like, I can hold my action and then sprint there, or I could try to like short circuit some tech and like blow some stuff up and kill the assassins before we get there.
Or you could just open the dock bay door and have them sucked into atmosphere.
Oh yeah, I will do that.
All right. So you notice the 2 engineers look up at the bay door opening. And they jump off the crate. And they're just
like
waiting
watching.
for the force field to show up so that it protects them from the outer space. It doesn't. And they are sucked. Both of them. One of them grabs onto a crate, but the crate starts flying away with it. The disguise self spells are dispelled the moment the illithid are out in space. And you notice 2 purple skin mind flayers in engineer clothes just float away from Bay 13.
I'm absolutely flipping them off.
Well, no more assassins ready to meet us anymore.
But there will be more.
Oh no, I didn't say there's no more. I just not waiting for us in the dock.
Just for fun, I roll the data check again, and yeah, I think I succeeded. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah,
So
you
I-
wouldn't
You rolled a
have
19.
even needed a check. Because you're just opening a door. That's just standard procedure.
Well, yeah. But disabling the shield temporarily.
Oh,
As soon as they're out, I would launch, but the shield go back up.
yeah, at this point there are some checks that I don't ask you to roll anymore because I know how much you have in data. And I'm like, look, there's a 5% chance it doesn't work, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything that's DC 15 and under, like, I don't see why I should ask you because you're just that good.
That's very true. I was just rolling for fun of it.
Sure.
All right. Then Rosemary would probably do some repairs or like making sure that, the Scarlet Trust is ready to go.
I'm gonna ask Twitch to come up to the bridge, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
All right. I believe at this point we're all going to get out. I need you to protect the gantry to make sure that nothing comes in. Nothing comes in.
All right, I shoot anything that comes in the ship.
Except
Except
us.
for us.
Oh, well, you should have said so.
Oh man,
Orders are so complicated. Jeez.
it's like a wish spell. You know, you gotta be very specific.
Is Twitch a wish spell?
The byproduct of something similar, yeah.
Oh,
Or perhaps
God.
a demon, because you know when you make a demon contract, it's a demon or devil.
Listen. So shoot anything that comes toward the ship. Well, not, anything that tries to get on board the ship, except for us.
Make sure they're not
You
disguising
should-
themselves.
You should probably just define us because he might get. Twitch, who do you think us is?
No, I know this is it means you and the rest of the crew, Captain.
Okay, good.
I'm not an idiot.
Maybe we should also have like a signal. Otherwise, anybody can disguise themselves at us.
All right.
Praise the void.
I know
I-
that you're not an idiot, but I also know that you like your orders very, very, very precise. So I wanted to be sure that we were being precise enough to satisfy you.
I like my orders like I like my eggs. Cut in
You-
tiny pieces and cube shaped.
Of course.
You can make cube-shaped eggs.
You can make cube shaped orders. That should have been
Listen, we're gonna have to have a talk.
Twitch says we'll have a password, a passcode.
Yes.
The passcode will be papoose.
Papoose.
Yeah.
What's a papoose?
Don't worry, but just don't ask questions. You know, when it comes to Twitch, just don't ask questions.
Papoose it is. So if anybody comes your way and doesn't say papoose,
I
Kaboom.
fire at them.
yes.
Hey, Doxy, did you hear about the orders?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Just don't want to make sure that y'all don't get shot because you didn't know the code word.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's fine, Captain. It's a very large beholder. It's slightly disconcerting.
Get out.
We're working on getting to you. You work on getting out.
Fine. Doxy, exactly how far away from me are you again?
So what you would see on that little hard light display that popped up next to you with my face originally is a direct line and distance between me and you. Like based upon communicators and all that kind of stuff, I can track where you are.
Yes. The same thing she uses
and-
to track all of your health.
Exactly. Being the hacker that he is like the big brother that you don't want to be monitoring you at all times. Well, or that you want to be monitoring you at all times. Yes. I mean, just follow the path.
The path is very nice, but exactly how far away are you, DM? How far away is he?
Oh, yeah, Simon. Oh, so Simon, I was going to say, like, I would move towards the Dock 13 as far as I could. That would still be within 500 feet of her being able to get to it. And then I would give her that direct line of sight so she knew exactly where to go and how far to go.
Given that she's already 250 feet inside,
Yeah.
you're outside, let's say 50 feet away from the edge, just in case. So that's 300 feet. So you could go down about 200 feet, which is not a lot. It's about 20 stories. But you can still go 20 floors down and would be within 500 feet of her.
So you would be able to get to me regardless.
Oh, that's very good. I was hoping to do it a different way, but that's another thing. All right. Is there anything else here we need? But that's okay. Deal with it, y'all.
Yeah, avoid step. That's
It's fine. I'll just blow it.
Yeah?
I don't need this anymore, y'all. She's going to void step, and she's going to blow her 6th level spell to do it.
And that
Or
void
not
step-
void step. Dimension door.
Dimension door.
So she reaches out again, and she's got the creature in the pocket, reaches out and pulls the void with her. And as she's doing so, she's just kind of reciting prayers to the void as she's stepping through and almost apologizing for her,
As you
use
step
of the
through
space.
your dimension door, you know it lasts, the span of a half second to get to the other place. But during that whole half second, all you could hear was an ear-piercing scream coming from your medallion.
Mm.
Why?
What have you done?
From your holy symbol.
Yeah. It's not a pocket. Hold up a
it
second.
Probably is a bucket dimension.
If it is, she wouldn't have done that. Because she would know that.
I mean, what it is it's a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay, then she wouldn't have done that.
I've done what?
She wouldn't have dimension doored.
But you couldn't know anything.
Well, no, but she would know that the void pocket is a pocket dimension.
well.
Oh,
but,
it's not having cast dimension door that caused it to
Okay.
scream like that.
Okay. I was like, I had this moment of like, I'm pretty sure you can go through a dimension door with a bag of holding.
Yeah,
It
I'm
Oh
doesn't-
yeah, you can. There's no problem with that. It's
I was
not,
like, I had this moment of wait.
no. It's not.
that they're in there, right?
The screaming is
Something else. Okay.
yeah.
And she just goes, I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I'll fix it later.
And you reappear aboard the ship. Well, aboard Lola.
Doxy, get us to the others as quickly as possible. I have a plan, but it requires us to be a lot closer to each other.
Will do. I'm already halfway there.
Captain and Edward.
Yes.
You are about to dock onto Dock 13.
All right.
I've
Is there
cleared the
any
path,
sign
Captain.
of life?
I would have said, I've cleared the path, Captain.
Alrighty, I appreciate that, Doxy. So I guess we'll get off the ship and head as quickly as we can towards.
Could you
Um,
wait until we get there, like 10 seconds? I apologize, but it's kind of important.
Okay, yeah, I can wait. So I wait for them then.
You wait one turn, well, basically one round or so, and Lola ducks, rejoins with the Scarlet Trust.
Okay.
Can I have
Alright.
everyone just get a little bit closer, a little bit closer? Let's all be friendly.
We'll go out of initiative order.
She's just asking. That's all she's asking for at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to cast Beacon of Hope.
That maximizes healing, right?
Maximizes
Yes.
healing, gives advantage on Wisdom saves, which we already have from
It's heroes.
Or
Heroes
the
feats,
last supper.
and
last
advantage
supper.
on death saves.
Nice.
I don't plan on dying.
Yeah, me
Neither
either.
do I, but it's kind of complicated at the moment.
How long does that last, by the way?
It's
Beacon.
1 minute of concentration,
Okay.
but I can recast that. But I need you to be within 30 feet of me when I cast it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So she just kind of reaches out and encircles all, like makes a gesture to encircle all of you and casts the blessing of the void upon you.
I imagine kind of like a ring, kind of like the event horizon of a black hole, kind of encircles all of us.
Oh, that's nice.
And-
That's
yeah.
freaky.
Right?
Yeah, a little bit.
And we're kind of enveloped in an event horizon light, but it's like blackness all around us.
And you hear a voice coming from behind you. What's the
Oh.
passcode?
Caboose.
Papoose! Papoose!
Wait, we're all inside still. He's guarding the gantry, so someone is approaching us.
No. I'm just making sure.
Uh,
Doxy and Kebichet just entered the ship. I wanted to make sure.
Good
You're doing
point.
very well. You're doing very well, Twitch.
I
By the
didn't
way, is
think
Twitch
about that.
Is Twitch a creature?
Yeah, Twitch is a creature.
Okay, good.
It's
He
a
benefits from
construct
Beacon
now.
of Hope. He benefits from Beacon of Hope. So does Rosemary and Whitney.
That's everyone. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I just realized that Twitch is 1/6 Whitney, so technically Twitch is also 1/6 Eddard's girlfriend.
Listen, when are gonna get there?
Yes, we
And-
are.
No.
Also,
2
Simon,
dates.
I'm disappointed in you because you know we're talking about like this being enveloped in this Singularity Horizon darkness thing, and you didn't have Twitch sing "Hello, Darkness, my old friend."
That's true.
Missed opportunity right there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta put you in
uh,
the shame corner for that one, for missing that. Mhm.
well,
Okay,
let
can
us.
I put you in the shame corner for all the Top Gun references?
Nope.
I mean, you can put your whole channel in the shame corner. That's
I
fine.
didn't make them. I haven't made them. I make other references, but I skip those.
So,
That's right.
All right, so we have what we need, and I need to do something nice to it because apparently I may have accidentally hurt it. You're all protected at the moment.
Against death.
So,
Pretty much everything.
so Simon, I would know roughly where the beholder is.
yeah,
Um,
it's disintegrating the floors.
Why are we
we-
staying here?
We have company on its way here. It seems to know our scent of some sort. It's literally burrowing through the ship.
And it's
I'm like-
currently fighting a squad of Sepulture Knights.
The knights have encountered it. We might want to assist them.
Yes, let's lead the way. You've got the map.
Can you tell me what the creature is? Because that
It's
might
a-
change my arsenal that I'm bring. Oh wait, I can bring
Beholder.
everything at once.
It is an aberration, Eddard. And I pull up a hard light display of it
Mhm.
with kind of like a readout of some of its capabilities and things like that. I would imagine because of my AI and like history and all that kind of stuff, I'd be able to draw that from a database pretty easily.
Unless they're not from here. But do we have any? Have we
Well,
had
even
any?
so, like,
direct-
No, beholders are from this galaxy. They're allies of the Mind Flayers.
Okay, good.
Oh, that's good.
It's a beholder. It's also, and you just kind of see her take a very deep breath and shift, and you'll notice that she looks like shit.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my! He got you good? With what?
Well, he tried to throw me into a wall. That didn't work. He tried to make me afraid. That didn't work.
Of
And
course
then he
not.
tried to kill me, and that almost worked.
My God, you're just a wall of stone compared to him.
No, I'm not.
How are you still standing? It got like all this squiggly thing that shoots stuff. Like I can list them all. They're all here on the.
Look, we're on a time crunch. You're going to go shoot things. I'm going to stand back here and heal everybody. So you go shoot things and kill it quickly, and then you can decide. We can dissect it. We can talk about it afterwards.
So Simon, if I could, what I'd like to do is kind of lead the party through like the quickest route to where the beholder is facing off with the, like if there's an elevator nearby or even like a maintenance shaft or something like that that we can climb.
Yeah, with the fact that you have the whole map of the place, you can definitely just guide the party through and get to the short. Have them take the shortest route to get to the beholder.
I am your Google. I have done
Yeah, you're.
Google. Sorry, I am your Spoogle. I have found your shortest route. Please follow me.
I mean, you know, I like Spoogle maps, but I really appreciate Space.
Space.
Yes, I'm Space. Please follow me.
It makes you avoid all the asteroid fields and the non-existent traffic jams in space. That being said, who follows Doxy upstairs to the 95th floor where the Beholder is fighting the Sepulchre Knights? Eddard? Doxy?
Wow.
Captain,
You all
you're
are
remaining
brave.
behind?
Captain, are you going?
Yeah, I'm going. It's why I said lead the way.
Kepichet will take a second to kind of lean herself against a wall and breathe deeply and apologize profusely to whatever is in her necklace again. And hope that that communicates. And then follow behind. But she wants to do something as well as she's walking.
Okay.
Kind of paying attention, but at the same time still being very aware of what's going on. She's going to cast Sending at Amanat and say, I'm here to save you from this goddamn Beholder. You owe me. Don't shoot me now.
You don't get a reply back.
No. Do I get the sense that it was received, though? Because I would know if it wasn't received.
Oh.
If it
wasn't
failed.
received.
It failed?
Yeah.
She sighs and shakes her head. And, well then, that's another thing on the list of things to deal with. And runs after the rest of the crew.
You make your way up the elevator to the 95th floor and encounter this Beholder in a the remains of what was once a conference room for the knights. It had a large round table with seats all around it, displays and various computers on the walls. Now half of it has been disintegrated, the other half has been used as telekinetic missiles by the Beholder. It is still standing. As you make your way in, it petrifies the last of the Sepulchre Knights that were in the room. And we're gonna roll for initiative.
I'm sorry, did you say it disintegrated the remaining ones?
Petrified.
Petrified, okay.
Point of order, Kepichet is standing outside.
Okay.
Valid.
I got the boss music up.
Hashtag best music. Where am I?
Not nearly as good as my other initiative roll.
Well, it's a 12. I'm on my standard.
And Justin?
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting that for you.
All right.
21.
So, Captain, Eddard, Kebichet, then the Beholder, and then Doxy.
All right. This is...
Oh, crap. I'm behind the Beholder.
Yep.
All right. What do I want to do? I'm going to cast Afterimage as a bonus action using Rushed Incantation.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. And using Eldritch Ruin, it will apply Exploit Vulnerability if I hit. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Okay, so I'll shoot my second missile. Does a 21 hit?
But a 21 does hit.
Okay, and this damage will double, so 18 damage, as it's treated as if it were vulnerable to my damage. And it has no resistances to... It loses all resistances, so the rest of the party doesn't have to worry about using any particular damage type.
Okay.
And I will kind of take cover behind the door. I will let the meat shield get in front.
You will have 3/4 cover.
All right, cool.
Eddard.
I turn to Doxy and I say, "Can it bleed?"
I don't think he heard you.
Ah,
Yes, yes, it can. Kill it.
if it can. Ah, you stole my line. I'm gonna get out from whatever cover I have, whip out my trusty pistols, and just go to town on it.
Go
Automatic
to town.
fire. So, if I recall correctly, that is 4 shots plus my second attack, so 6 shots total.
Yep.
All right.
We need to get you a Hive Master's pistol so you can just make 1,000,000 attacks.
That would be nice.
Hmm.
So, 1, 2. 16, 17. Actually, it's on disadvantage. So, 16 and 17?
Are both miss.
Shit. Okay, so 17 and 19.
19 hits.
Pew. And
Well, no, it didn't roll. It didn't count that right.
Hmm?
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh, -2.
it
Never
rolled-
mind.
It rolled
Yeah.
all of them.
it's my offhand. 1, 1, 2, -2. And once again, I attack for a second time.
Action surge.
Not yet. That's
Okay.
my second attack because of my level.
Oh,
12 and 16.
Nope and nope.
I'm gonna keep my action surge, and I'm gonna go back behind cover too because I missed. I missed horribly.
The cover behind the door is already taken by Zendak, but you can move behind one of the behind the table and have half cover.
Are there
I'll-
not 2 sides of the door frame?
There's other people too.
Oh yeah, other side of the door frame. No, that's true. Yeah, you have 3/4 cover.
If I do that, can other people take cover successfully?
They would have to come in and then go out. It's possible, but the beholder would eventually just follow you outside.
I'm gonna go behind a table, half cover.
Okay. That way you're basically keeping its attention focused on you.
That's the plan.
All right. Kevichat.
All right
Oh.
then.
Never mind. Go ahead.
So he's petrified the last couple. Is there anyone visibly bleeding? Anyone visibly dying?
Make a perception check.
Why did I do that? That's what I need. Alright, perception. Give me a perception. I can do that most of the time when I don't. 13. I rolled like shit.
You notice that they are all lying dead on the floor. One of them, actually, the armor that he has, you recognize it as being made for an Avera, and you can see the feathers coming out from under the helmet. The same white feathers that adorn Aminot's head.
How far?
30 feet inside the room.
Well, this is going to be entertaining. She's going to... She's going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 2nd level. No, 3rd level. Sorry, 3rd level. And
That's a hit.
So that's up. So 16
Eight.
damage.
16 damage, yeah.
And she's going to run in to where Amonot is and cast Spare the Dying.
Alright. You cast Spare the Dying on Aminot, and you notice that the spell doesn't do anything.
She's prepared for that. But she doesn't have any room to go anywhere, so...
Yep,
Yay!
you're inside the room as well.
Yep.
And now it's the Beholder's turn.
Yes, it is.
The Beholder is going to fire 2 rays at Edard and 1 at Kebichet.
Of course it is.
Edard? Whoa. You're going to take ray number 8 and ray number 9.
Cool.
So I want you to make a dexterity saving throw. Since you have half cover, you also have a +2 to your dex save.
Dex save, and what's the other one?
Dex save for now.
Yeah, well, I'll take it on.
Let me make sure it's
No.
not. That cover isn't advantage.
Different rule.
Well, I just want to make sure that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
just
mean,
in
it-
case. Half cover, yeah, that was a +2. So guess what? You feel
Yes.
your whole body start to harden. Your joints have trouble moving.
For
You
fuck's sake.
are restrained in place. Next turn, you're gonna have to make another check or become petrified.
And he fails his second check, doesn't he?
And then make your other dex save, please. You take 45 points of force damage.
So that takes
you
care of
still
the
alive?
temp hit point. 45, you said?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take care of the rest.
Are you still up?
Yes. Yes,
Good. You are
I
not
am.
disintegrated.
that would have been...
And Kebichet, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I couldn't get those, right? I mean,
This is going to go poorly.
Kebichet, you
13.
are now
I'm screwed.
paralyzed.
Oh. That's okay.
Oh boy.
That's okay. That's okay.
Doxy, you're up.
Cool. Let's see. So, can you give me a quick rundown of the lay of the land? Because I missed a lot of what you guys were saying.
I went in to try and save Amanat. He's dead. Spare the Dying didn't work.
Right.
I have spiritual weapon up, and
Okay.
it did damage.
Yep.
Edard failed his dex save and is slowly being petrified. He also failed his other dex save and is
Got a
got
disintegration ray,
Detonation
straight
ray,
to the
but he
face.
didn't die. I am currently paralyzed in the room with the beholder.
Cool.
Visually speaking, kneeling next to Amanat's dead body.
Yeah. So, I mean, visually speaking, Simon.
The room is 40 by 40. The beholder is roughly in the center of it. It cleared out most of the way. So, like, the table that used to be in the center with the chairs and everything are now all piled up in the corners and the walls because it used it with its telekinetic ray to fire them at the various Sepulchre Knights that were assaulting it. By the way, I forgot to say that, but the beholder is in rough shape.
Ah.
Right
Okay.
Well, that's good to hear.
Well, you know, I'm going to do the thing that I don't normally do. And I'm going to... Well, okay, so... Overcharge is specifically with my with my blaster. What's my spell attack bonus? My spell attack bonus is only one more than that. Okay. You know, yeah. I'm gonna fire at it with my overcharged blaster.
Okay. You line up your shot, overcharge your blaster, fire, and hit.
Oh damn! I hit well. Holy crap!
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay. So wait, why didn't it? I clicked on a thing, but it just did the fire, but it didn't do damage. Why?
You have to click on Gnomish Repeater in the chat box.
You want me to do it for you?
Sure.
Oh, well, no, I don't have permission. No.
There we go.
Eddie needs to click on it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's for overcharge. It's what? It's an extra.
Extra couple of dice of damage. Let me go check the gadget here
terrible.
real quick. That's Nano
Is it-
Engineer, Hardlight Architect, Omega Drone.
It should be like gadgeteer overcharge.
Yeah, the overcharge feature is a core class feature.
Yeah, I have it here. Okay. So, what level are you?
9.
9. So, you have 2 additional dice of damage.
All right.
And
so
you also add your intelligence modifier.
6. Man, all these ones are brutal. Okay,
So that's 13 plus your intelligence.
13 plus 5.
18.
18 damage.
It's looking
and
rough.
then, yeah. And then, what can I do as a bonus action? I can't fire again, right? That's not a thing I can
Do you have an offhand weapon?
Technically, no. I only have 2.
Do you have
I have
any
2
bonus action gadgets?
I have plenty of those. Yeah. Let's see. I don't think any of these. I don't think like the hard light blaster. That's an action. Nails. That's an action. Okay. I was trying to see if there's anything that was a bonus action that was damaging. Because I'm trying to like.
Murder this thing?
Yeah. Trying to murder. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bubble projector. Boop! If there's any cluster of us at all, I'm going to bubble project. It's a 10-foot dome, I believe. Here's the details.
15-foot radius. If you go inside the room, you can place yourself to have the whole party covered. But
Yeah,
that would
but
place
if-
you inside the room.
But wouldn't that put the beholder in the bubble shield too?
Yeah, it would
Why?
put No, the way I would angle it is he leaves the beholder outside
Okay.
and shelter everyone's.
Because this is the... Oh, no, that's not the right one. Sorry. This is the skill that I'm going for.
Oh,
Okay,
bubble projector. But it's an
Yeah.
action to cast, right?
Yeah, it's an action cast. Or an action to activate.
Yeah, so you've already used it.
No. Oh,
You've already
shoot.
used your action to shoot. You could cast Force Field Projector on yourself to at least have higher AC.
Yeah, but it's all saves with the beholder.
Kinda is.
Let's see. What can I do that's helpful? I'll cloak. And I'll move towards some, because I don't know if beholders can see through invisibility necessarily. It's cloaking, so I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah.
By the way, it's aiming its anti-magic cone, like, away from all of you. So it can fire the rays at you. So it doesn't prevent spellcasting from your party. Unless you try to go behind it.
Which is fine, because I'm not spellcasting, so
Well, then it's Zendak's turn.
Alrighty then. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try this Eldritch Blast thing again because it seemed to work pretty well last time. And let's go ahead and cast that spell.
That's a miss.
All right, let's try again. I miss again.
That's a
So
miss.
that is unfortunate. So let me see if there's a spell I want to cast as a bonus action.
The 2 rays go off, but they bounce harmlessly off of the beholder's hide.
That's not going to do a lot of good, and that's not going to do a lot of good. All right, yeah, that's my turn. This turn.
Alright. Edard. What do you do before the petrification sets in?
Can I fight it off?
You're gonna have a check at the end of your turn, but you still have
Okay.
your turn to play.
Come on, Eddard.
Last defiance, I'm gonna shoot back at the thing.
All right, you get up from behind your cover, behind the table, pistols flaring,
Yes.
and make your attacks.
Let's see if I can at least do something this time. So,
Is it the
10,
thing with
15.
disadvantage?
yep, once again.
Okay, so miss,
19.
miss, hit.
Oh,
15 missed.
So 4 force damage. Miss.
and that's the end of. I can also move. Can I move?
You can move, you can use action surge, you can use second wind, you can...
Action surge. I'm gonna keep firing. That would give me only one more attack. Correct.
No, it adds your extra attack to it.
Yeah, action surge is a whole nother like action, so you could take the attack action again and get 4 more attacks with automatic.
So,
Or if you were not using automatic, then 2 more attacks.
okay. So I am aware that I'm getting petrified. Correct.
You know
I'll-
you have only a few seconds left to live.
How far away is Skibishet?
She's about 15 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna jetpack over to place myself in the line of fire
Okay.
and fire my last shots.
All right.
This time, I'm gonna take my time to aim a little bit.
Okay.
So I get.
2 attacks.
You said 2 attacks.
That's a hit.
And then my offhand.
Oh, no,
Or
no,
just-
your main attack again. That's a crit. So 20 points of damage.
Yes.
And then you have... did you use your offhand already?
Nope.
Then use your offhand.
That
That's
would be offhand would be a bonus action. So,
Since I already used my bonus action to do my offhand before.
Yeah.
that
Okay,
doesn't
you had
repeat
already
because
done your offhand before. Okay.
Ah, well.
After everything is done, you've jetpacked, fired at the beholder, got one of its eyes straight with your with one of your shot from your swarm pistol, and then you feel your limbs begin to solidify. Make another dexterity saving throw.
As I feel
no,
that, I'm gonna try to be as big as I can, like take as much room as possible. And what's the roll?
Dexterity saving throw.
I thought petrification was Constitution.
No, it's actually Dex.
it's
Well, that's
weird.
the ray. Yeah, that's weird.
I know, but you repeat the same save.
Yeah, that's
you-
odd. One
yeah,
would think it would be
Simon's
Dex to avoid
correct.
it, then Con to fight off the.
Yeah, Simon is
Eh.
correct. It's just weird.
It's a
You-
beholder. Why are we trying to analyze a beholder?
You put yourself in the way. You will grant cover to Kebachet,
Yeah.
and you turn to stone in an epic pose of you firing both your pistols.
Don't worry, I've got this.
I know.
Yeah, it probably is just temporary at this point.
Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully.
But that was your turn, Eddard. Kebachet.
So, because I'm a nerd and according to the rules, paralyzation means you're incapacitated and you cannot take an action or a reaction.
Mhm.
And I cannot move,
Mhm.
and they have advantage against me.
Mhm.
But you know what I have up?
Oh, your
I have a big old spiritual weapon.
Yeah, no,
which is
it
a
works.
bonus action. Fuck this thing.
The spiritual weapon doesn't go away because you are petrified. But not
Exactly.
petrified, but paralyzed.
We're paralyzed. Exactly. So,
How
and
long
it's-
does paralyzation last?
It's 1 minute, but she
Yeah.
can save at the end of each turn to remove it.
does the 28 hit?
Yes, that's a hit.
Oh,
Nice.
good. It's still at the casting at 3rd level, so 17 force damage.
17.
Mm-hmm.
The beholder crumples and falls on the ground.
Really?
I
I
sucked.
was just close to actually doing. If I would have hit
The knights,
like,
the knights brought it to half HP.
I appreciate that. I need to save it, Edard.
Save at the end of your turn first.
see if you can-
Well, technically that is the end of my turn because I can't take an action, I can't move, and I can't talk. Unless I can take an action,
Nope, you just roll a saving throw.
which is Constitution, which is going to suck. I apologize, Edard.
Paralyzing
Nice.
ray, and it is a failure.
Yep. Sorry, Edard. I'll get to you in a second. But
Sorry,
he's dead,
I'm not.
so
I'm not dead.
No,
I'm
you're
not
just
dying.
petrified.
Technically, you're petrified. It's kind of
But-
like being dead.
But not. But not.
Until
Because I can
someone
fix
accidentally
this.
pushes him over.
And then breaks the statue.
No.
We're gonna get out of initiative order. Let me just put this back up.
Hi, but I am immune to poison and diseases. You know, there's that.
Yeah.
So, out of initiative, you have about a whole minute before anything happens. Before anything new happens. What do you do? Both Doxy and Zandak.
Well, I'm not hurt. Is Doxy hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, so I hope this wears off soon. You know, while we
I'll be
Wait.
like scanning them. It's like, this is quite fascinating. Eddard, can you hear me? And then like tap on Eddard's.
you know, not to distract you from scientific inquiry, but are there any more mind flayers on the ship?
I'll do like a I don't know why I'm doing that, but yeah, I'll do like a scan. Yeah, exactly. I've become a technomancer.
I would put it
Uh,
past you.
Yeah, you're right. Soon, Eddard, soon I will go beyond the physical corporeal bodies.
Please stop.
Well, that's if you had chosen the Master Maker, you would have become a construct.
That's true. So
I'm just waiting for him to like permanently become a hard light construct somehow.
yes, I will ascend to my hardlight
go
avatar.
You're gonna go full 2001.
Yeah. So yeah, I would probably scan the ship to see if there's any other action going on.
Yeah,
like
there's
a
still
monk
action
there.
going on other floors, but the knights are getting the upper hand.
Okay, so
You
it
already
seems like
you already spaced two of the mind flayers. You killed the beholder,
And the ship.
and the other ship. Yeah, so they can't send reinforcements. Sorry. So yeah,
Okay, so the other mind flayers on the ship have been outed and are.
being hunted down by the knights.
I basically like do kind of like a broad battle display where you see like dots running around. You see the green dots being the positive, overwhelming the red dots. You know, all that kind of stuff. And it seems like we have the upper hand, Captain. I think right now it makes sense for us to assist our companions, and if we can save anyone here.
Yeah, no, I agree that we need to assist them because, you know, they're both kind of frozen. Unfortunately, I don't have anything I can do. I guess let's get them to medical.
I do have a thing.
Oh, you have a thing. Okay.
Because I would love to see the gnome and the halfling try to carry Eddard as a statue.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's where you know, tools come into play. Like you know, I can't.
trolley.
A dolly.
Dolly.
Dolly,
Yeah, of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Oh, I might not have taken the thing. I was considering taking the thing, but I don't think I did. It was like the stabilizer, what you call it. It was a gadget that I could have taken.
Yeah. So since he doesn't have the gadget, I'm gonna find a dolly and try and get edit on it.
Oh, what I can do is I can construct a dolly.
Out of hard light.
Yep,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah. You make the hard light dolly, and we'll push it to medical.
Yeah. So that's what.
And I guess can you make 2 dollies so that we can get
Well, for Kabachat, can you just roll 8 dex saves? 8 constitution saves, sorry?
But I guess this is taking about a minute for us to discuss this.
Yeah. So...
I'm gonna roll 8 Constitution saves.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
real quick.
1, 2, 1, 3, 6,
Yeah, keep going.
18.
Yeah, you're good. It took
Ah.
you 18 more seconds.
That was brutal to watch.
Yeah, sheep Constitution. She kind of gasps as she comes up, and she's been kind of like kneeling next to Amanat and has got a hand up when she casts spiritual weapon, and she looks at the two of you and says, "Unfortunately, I can't currently do anything for Eddard, but give me the morning, I might be able to."
Well, let's get them to medical, see if they can do anything. Maybe. I mean, I know you're the more talented doctor than.
No. I, Captain, I don't trust this medical facility.
Well, I do. I've been working for the Knights for years, and I know what kind of people they are.
Before or after they were, possessed.
Yeah, well, we know who is and isn't possessed right now, so...
Okay. All right. Go ahead and get him to medical. I'm going to deal with what's here for a moment. It might take me a little while.
Take as long as you need.
It's going to take her a while, because she's going to ritually cast Gentle Repose on every dead body.
All right.
I mean, she can't do anything for, the people who are petrified, but, people who are disintegrated are disintegrated.
Right now, out of the 6 Knights of the Sepulchre that were there, the one that had been petrified, the statue's been broken into pieces. Probably used during a telekinetic thrust and broken in pieces while it was flung on someone else. The others that are dead, one of them was disintegrated. The other 3 are just lying dead on the ground.
And the problem is that
The other 4, sorry.
she's going to reach to each of them as she comes and cast first Spare the Dying, and if that doesn't work, she's going to cast Gentle Repose.
Okay. It's going to have to be Gentle Repose on all of them.
Okay.
And you recognize that there was Amanat, there was also Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
Not the 2 knights. Oh, where's Alphonse?
Yeah.
Alphonse is not in the room, apparently.
Oh, he's been dusted.
I hope he hasn't been dusted.
No.
She's gonna reach. She's gonna look at whatever, because she's assuming that Doxy. She's gonna look back and look at Doxy and the captain and go, point, because she's ritually casting Gentle Repose on 4 people, so it's gonna be 40 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a really long time?
Well, she's ritually casting it.
Oh, I see.
So, I mean, well, what she might do then, if she sees that we're in a bit of a rush, she will cast it twice with spells and then cast it twice ritually.
Actually. So take half the time.
I mean, okay. So what is the urgency that we have right now?
I don't. Well, I have about 30 minutes left on this very nice creature that apparently I pissed off and possibly harmed, and we need to get it to and we need to get Eddard. And have you taken Eddard to medical, or are you still trying to deal with that?
I think you're talking through your comms because
Yeah.
the other 2 are bringing Eddard over.
So they're
So-
bringing Eddard over.
I haven't used this before, Simon. But I have this thing where, as an engineer, I can reclaim the material. I can improvise a piece of magical technology. Oh, I can spend 1 hour to do so. Okay, sorry. Well, I guess what I was trying to say was that I was going to construct some sort of containment system for this creature that did not have a time limit necessarily, but it would be, or not like a 30-minute time limit, but like maybe a couple of hours or something like that. So like if around me there was enough things that I could be like, this device will give me power, this will do this will do that. Can I construct something in the time that she's doing general repose to?
You would need to make a circuitry check. Circuitry check. Oof, that was a mouthful. Why do I
30.
even bother? Yeah,
It's my specialty.
it takes you 15 minutes. You just go around the corridors and remove pieces of tech left and right, and weld together a containment, it's like a box with a small window on it, like
Like
porthole.
an Iron Maiden.
Why would it be an Iron Maiden? It's like
Well,
the size
the Iron
of a
Maiden without.
thermos.
Oh, I thought you were putting Eddard in it.
No, just putting your
Listen.
thing in it.
One, I'm very happy about the imagery. Two, I do kind of imagine it's kind of like a box with like prongs, where I've created some sort of field that will suspend it between the prongs.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I thought you were looking for something to move Eddard with.
Nah, you made me a dolly out of our life. We're good.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. She was busy ritually casting. She looks up and she goes, "Why am I gonna put? I don't think Eddard would fit in that." That's what's going on.
I mean, you could make me fit in there. Won't survive it.
I feel like Docs would be like, yes, well, I mean, he could fit in there theoretically, I suppose. But no, it's for the creature that you have.
Oh, all right. And she'll kind of pause. She's like, looking around and finishing this, and she's gonna just put the holy symbol right up to whatever containment that you've created, and like expel the creature into the containment directly.
I kind of imagine it like the field in Guardians of the Galaxy that he pulled the orb from.
And she kind of says, "I'm very, very sorry for any disconcertion or pain that you may have experienced, and hopefully this gets better."
Hopefully, this containment, this field is far more comfortable than the one you were in. I'm sorry, the Sepulchral Knights aren't necessarily the most technical savvy. Their systems were very easy to get into.
There was some sabotage, but
Sorry, Simon. I literally just sprayed all over my computer because, like, the way that you were rolling your eyes is like, Doxy just has so much an easy way of getting into these things.
it's like I could put the strongest barrier, you'd get through it anyway with like a 30. But that being said, you bring Eddard to
If
to
you
the
wait
medical
until
bay.
if you wait until she's done with ritual casting, she'll go with you. If you don't, she'll meet you there.
Well, I imagine that all these things happen simultaneously, roughly around the same time.
It
Maybe it was
doesn't
5
take long for a priest of the sepulture to come in and just use a scroll of greater restoration on Eddard. It's a condition that they are familiar with. Sometimes the creatures that they fight have some very specific spells. And so, Eddard, your senses come back to you, and you can start moving again. Your joints aren't solid. You can feel the aches in your muscles. You're actually blinded by the light for a second.
Blinded by the light.
I was waiting for it.
Guys.
You fall on your knees the moment that the petrification is over.
Straight on a metal gantry. Ah, that must feel good.
And there's a bounty hunter next to you that says, I came to get you.
Oh, fuck.
Why is it that I can't see?
It's okay, it's the the carbonite thing, it's gonna go
No, it's
away.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It'll get better.
that's true, because she still had the helmet on at that time.
Yep. What are you?
Someone who loves you.
Someone
And
who
it's Whitney!
Haha!
And
Wait.
and it's Twitch.
You know what? At this point,
Eddard Sama.
no, please don't.
Eddard Kun.
I come for you.
Moto.
Moto means more.
Oh shit.
Anyway, so
Oh god, that's bestial.
So, what happened? Is it dead?
Where are we all there or?
yeah.
All right. Is the priest still there?
The priest is still present, but he's going about healing the other knights that show up in the med bay at a somewhat regular interval.
She's going to look at Eddard and says, apologies, I'm about to help this gentleman. Yes, it's dead. And she's going to turn and look at the priest and go, you have some abilities. If I make you how about may I offer a trade?
I'm rather in a hurry, but a trade of what?
I'll take over healing here. I've dealt with the remains. You might want to attend to them.
We can... we have enough to resurrect 2 of them.
I also have a very large diamond. Would you like that?
And are we in the room when she's offering the diamond?
Yeah.
We agreed that we were returning the diamond to the knights, and I know that this medic is, part of the knights, but let's get this diamond to leadership.
Well, he says, if the diamond is to be handed to the knights, and he's cut short by someone removing a helmet, you notice it's Alphonse. And Alphonse says,
Alphonse!
as one of the remaining lieutenants, I authorize you to use anything at your disposal to revive those that have fallen.
Okay, Alphonse. What was it? Okay, out of character. What was the name of the diamond again?
The name of the diamond?
Yep.
Yeah, there was a name for it. Oh.
Oh,
Big
God.
chunk.
Yeah.
I think it was like the Heart of the Star or
the
something
start
like that.
of the... Yeah.
The Heart of the Star. Similar to the Heart of the Cards, but
Yep.
slightly different.
You have to believe in it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Have you heard of the Heart of the Star? It went missing forever ago from the Knights, was stolen.
I remember, yes.
We recovered it. And I'm just saying, maybe we don't break that into tiny pieces for resurrection.
I mean, have you seen the sun? You don't need a very big piece of a diamond for, 1,000 gold. Or 3,000 gold, even.
So if there was a really important void relic thing that you were given, would you jump at the chance to break it apart for use?
Fine, I will. You know what? You all
Again-
deal with that. I will deal with the patients. And she just kind of turns and ignores anything else that's going on behind her. She doesn't argue with the captain. She just focuses and starts healing and being a doctor.
So anyways, Alphonse, you're a lieutenant, so I'll let you make this decision, but I want to make sure you know what you're saying break apart before we make decisions to start chipping pieces off of it.
Well, from what I
'cause-
remember, the Heart of the Star was used to power some of the facilities here.
Mhm.
Ever since it disappeared, we've had to rely on backup power, but the backup powers have held.
I mean, considering how lax security was on Doc 13,
Yeah.
It was terrible. I have, and he like Doxy literally has a list
Yeah.
that he pulls up on a hardlight display.
Here's
It's
my
like,
list of grievances.
yeah, and,
Oh lord.
I have many suggestions. It was atrocious.
I have a feeling that maybe the reason why some of these problems exist, and I'm pointing at the list, is because they were shut down because backup power couldn't support all of these things.
I'm not sure yet what happened. I'm suspecting sabotage by the members that were overtaken by the Mind Flayers.
Yeah, that's probably at least part of it. But I mean, I can bring you diamonds from elsewhere if we don't break this pot.
The priest says someone cast gentle repose on these bodies, which means that they have more time before anything happens.
So, I mean, we could do a quick run. I know that the knight's pockets are pretty deep, unless you're telling me something like that's changed now. Give us some funds. We'll pop over to a dark matter relay, buy some diamonds, and come back. As long as we keep casting gentle repose on these bodies, then they should be fine. Correct?
We need to tally up the number of bodies first, and then we'll let you know how many to bring.
Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of need funds.
We'll give you funds for it.
Okay.
And we thank you for your assistance, Captain.
No problem. And can you send someone to go ahead and offload this giant, comically large diamond from our ship?
It's taking up space in I would much rather use to expand my medical facility. And she's just
Going
Deadpan.
back and forth. Oh, okay.
and she's just like focusing on the patient in front of her, but she's still listening to what's being said and is like,
All in all, they will need 18 diamonds. All of
I'm assuming
them.
they give me the knight's credit card, the corporate black card.
It's 9.
It's a black card.
It's basically just 900 gold worth
Mhm.
of diamonds. No, not 900 gold worth. What am I saying?
19.
18 times 5. So
8 times 5 is 40.
yeah, oof, my bad.
540.
540.
5,000.
5,400.
400.
Mhm.
Yeah, 5,400.
5,400.
So they give you the credit card.
And Kebichet will kind of turn to you at that point, Captain, and just whisper in your ear, you might want to add like 2 more just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, I figured we'd go ahead and get a little bit of extra stock. So yeah, I'm gonna. I guess is Kebichet gonna stay here to keep casting gentle repose while we make a quick run to the nearest dark matter station
Does it look like
or
this
Moss
priest,
station?
does it look like this priest can do that?
Not by himself. You figure on 18 people, they'll definitely need help.
Captain, I reiterate my point. They are not getting the friends and family discount.
Yeah, we'll discuss payment with them when I get back. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we'll be back as soon as we can.
It's a small jaunt. It's gonna take you about maybe 4 days.
Okay.
Okay. I've been kicked out of Roll20.
Oh.
So, just letting you guys know if there's anything you might... Because it says your connection to the server has been interrupted. So, just in case. Heads up.
I've been getting out a lot tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm still good and I still see you, so
Oh yeah, I'm just saying in Roll20.
Yep.
I can still see it, by the way. I just got the message. I can still see the chat. Don't worry.
Dang it, we can't start
What do you
talking
mean?
behind his back there. Dang it.
Nope.
I mean, I would never.
So,
So I guess me and at least a pilot, maybe more, will go run.
yeah,
to
Doxy or
Lost Station.
Eddard, or both can come.
Mhm.
Who goes with? Who stays on the
Um,
Sepulchre Star?
I'm going to stay.
I will go.
All right.
4 days will pass. Before
Don't forget the
rest of
passcode to
crew
get
comes
onto the ship.
Huh?
Papoose.
Twitch stands down. How do I know you're the real one?
Because we knew the password.
You're good.
Doc. I was gonna say because Doxy hacks like a middle finger into his visual perspective.
Where's Eddard and Kebichet?
They're playing Doctor. We're gonna.
Oh my
we're
god,
gonna
they're
go,
playing Doctor together? I thought Eddard was with Whitney! Whitney, come here!
You
God.
shipped.
No, they're actually serving, as medical professionals on the ship temporarily. They're not. No, they're not doing that.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's okay, Whitney. And
It's a love triangle. It's cool.
Eddard actually did say that he could use your help though while we make our trip.
oh, really?
Yeah,
You want to roll that deception check?
yeah, you can make me roll that, I guess. All right. Let's see here. Deception.
Oh, wow,
I
great.
rolled.
What does he need me for?
He said something about. Gosh, what exactly did he say? Something about just like feeling alone without you or something. I don't know. It sounded like he just really needed his companion.
Wow.
Oh my god, I feel so loved right now.
You should. He cares about you a lot.
I mean, I don't really care about anyone, but it's good to see someone care about me.
Yeah, absolutely. I can understand that. It's good to be loved.
All right, I'm gonna go to Eddard right away.
All right, you enjoy that.
And don't you dare break the ship in my absence.
Cross my heart.
And he goes off running, jogging to the med bay.
As I close the ship door and wait for it to be closed, off of comms, to Doxy I say, 4 days without Twitch.
Oh. I mean, it'll be. No, it'll be great.
Yep.
I enjoy the antics, but every now and then he just throws a wrench into my projects, and I'm like, Twitch.
He throws an actual wrench.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
helping!
Every now and then, I get a laugh out of it, and then, he sets me on fire or something. It's ridiculous.
Oh, he did that to Lola once.
He's kind of like, his pranks either, they don't go far enough or they go way too far. And I'm just glad I got a vacation from it for a couple days.
Well, and it's a good thing you have me then, because I'm the pilot.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, so let's get to the nearest Moss station, and we will get those diamonds and get back.
Roger that. I will lay in the fastest course.
All right. Both Rosemary and Whitney come up to the bridge when you're about to leave and ask you what's going on with Eddard and Kebichet? Are they dead?
No, they're fine. They're staying behind to take care of the people that have fallen. We're gonna run and grab some diamonds so that we can bring them back.
Okay.
I'll pull up like a visual of like the cameras, basically, of them working on it and everything like that. Because I still have. I would have recalled Lola. That.
Yeah. No, I assume that when you entered Dr. Teen, you already docked inside the ship.
Oh right, okay.
Whitney looks at the feed and looks back at you, Doxy, and asks, "So you can hack into any camera anywhere and just have a feed of whatever's happening?"
No, and he closes it like super quickly, like in an awkward way. No, I can't do that. Okay, yes, I can do it, but I mean, I do it with reason, within reason.
Yeah.
It's a good thing he's not evil.
If you do that in my room, if you ever spy on me, Doxy, I will practice spells on you that turn you inside out.
I would never. Besides, I have Rosemary.
And one of the first things I did is I disabled any cameras that were in quarters. There are places that you need people need privacy.
Good. Good.
So even if he wanted to, he couldn't.
She looks at Doxy one last time. She's like, "Good."
And he's like averting eyes and. And like side note, in Doxy's mind, just because I want everyone to hear it. Little does Anders know, but those cameras are now not disabled.
No. I meant I didn't mean disabled. I meant uninstalled.
Removed.
Removed. There's not physical hardware there.
It's okay. I don't need hardware.
And yet, at the same moment, you look into Eddard. The camera pans to Eddard's room and through the vent, and there's a Wizmo with binoculars
Exactly.
staring.
He's gonna miss me.
Oh, the Wizmos are amazing.
So,
They are.
4 days pass. On the Sepulchre Star.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure before we leave we spoogle and make sure that there's actually a diamond cellar.
Oh yeah. You find a gem cutter.
Yeah,
Like
I want to do that before we leave and roll up at a random one.
No, yeah, I assume that you actually sent a call out for a gem cutter or a jeweler or some kind, and just arranged to have a trade at the nearest mall station.
Yep.
Because it's easy. It's not medieval times. Over at the Sepulchre Star, Kevichet is roughly busy almost every day. And Eddard helping her along with various tasks, and probably just also helping the knights clear out the remaining intellect devourers that have infested the base in places where the sensors couldn't detect them earlier because they were places that were out of bounds. So it's like a pest control mostly.
And occasionally, like, Kebichet just shoves Eddard and goes, "Go kill something, please."
Like, just get out of my med bay.
But
It may officially be say that it belongs to the Knights of the Sepulchre, but no, this is my space. Go away.
And as we close tonight's episode, the camera shows the containment unit in which that creature, spore-like creature, resides, and you can just hear a heartbeat, a tutum, 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 and an ear-piercing scream. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh joy.
that's gonna end well.
This is giving me some Dead Space vibes now.
Right?
Don't give him ideas, please.
I mean, you don't want to reenact Dead Space in D&D in space?
Because we could.
I mean, considering that we've announced our next Kickstarter is going to be horror.
Oh,
In space.
Yep.
that was all planned.
What about Alien Isolation?
You could.
Hmm.
You just
Yes.
replace aliens with Rothians.
Well, you don't
Oh,
even
no,
have to do that because when Insomnia comes out, one of the
The threat for space is aliens? Yeah, of course.
and we'll have rules for alien, scary, spooky things. So yeah.
Oh, snap.
Mhm.
Well
Along
then.
with eldritch, divine, undead. We're just going to check off all the bases.
So, let's go around the table. Tell us who you are, where we can find you, and what did you think of tonight's game? I'll begin with Doxy, because I know you have to leave soon.
Yes.
So go right ahead.
Yes, so you can find me on Twitter, Pixel Pirate, the first E being a 3. And I'm doing a lot of different things. Right now I'm working on my own projects. Exactly right now I am in an airport getting ready to fly off on my own other adventures. So you probably won't see me for a little bit. Next week I'll be around, but then the week after that, and the week after I won't be. So, but yeah, I'm excited, both sad and excited. But yeah, anyway, I had a lot of fun tonight. One, hacking all the things, like this character, how it's built is just so much fun. And I'm really enjoying the Scarlet Trust as a whole.
Cool. Do you need to go right now?
I am gonna go.
Okay, I'll replace you on the overlay with fake Simon.
With fake Simon.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a safe trip. There we go.
That was seamless.
I know, right? So, Edard, what did you think of
Yes.
tonight? Where can we find you?
Well, it was very difficult to kill the Beholder, and then it got very hard.
Haha.
No, it was great. I wasn't expecting to actually survive that fight. I always think a Beholder is just like, you know what? It's a death machine, and it's about right.
It's pretty much a death machine, yep.
Also, as far as I recall, only 2 dates with Whitney, nothing else. Not 3. Yeah, 2. We'll debate that later. You can catch me on Twitter at @the_Gambit. And this Saturday, I am playing a game of Curse of Strahd, where we are defending a castle with a very shiny armored person, which is odd in that land.
Shiny
Over-
armored person.
Well, I think it was described as a very shiny armor, but I'm not quite sure. I don't think I quite recall.
Oh yeah, it's I probably know where you are. Maybe.
Yep.
Unless your DM changes things around.
Maybe she is. You can catch me on Valdrant's Twitch, which is going to be posted directly in the chat.
Yay! Moving on to the other side of the screen, we'll begin with Zendak.
Hi, I'm Justin with Mage Hand Press. We wrote Dark Matter. In February, we'll be launching another Kickstarter for Insomnia, which is going to be 5e horror. It's going to cover 3 mini settings, 4 types of threats, and it'll have 4 threats within each category. So 16 monsters, 3 mini settings, and these are monsters, to be clear, that are campaign spanning. These are not one encounter sort of situations. Book's going to be huge. It's going to be exciting. I'm pretty pumped. Also, we just released the Complete Warden. It's a tank class for 5e. But yeah, so it's been a blast on the writing front. This is the only place I'm playing online, but I do love it. I love the Scarlet Trust crew. I love what Simon does with Dark Matter every week. And I'm just super glad to be here. My favorite part was probably just the chaos of, being chased by a beholder while, Kevin being chased by a beholder while we're panicking, trying to get to, her so she doesn't get disintegrated and all that. That was a lot of fun.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Always great to have you here. And last but not least, amongst the players, Kebachet.
Oh, hey, all. You know me. I'm at Deirdre Donlin on Twitter or Praxagorth Thesmophoria. I'm on Twitch chat. I had so much fun. And I'm... Kebachet's fine. She's, really, really fine right now. No, she's not. She's not fine at all. It's fine. It'll be great. She survived the Beholder, and that's what she's concentrating on right now. And she made that 245 feet. That's all she needed. But as for me, you can find me back here on Friday for some Castle Adventures in Castle Falkenstein, playing the Contessa. And on Saturday, I'm running the other Vampire the Masquerade here, as our wonderful coterie in 3 sessions has managed to piss off 3 elders and the Bruja pack leader.
So you dead, right?
Nah. We good.
My money is dead.
I'm just gonna say it's in a night and a half. That's aggressive, but okay. But also, oh yes, and tomorrow I'm going to be guesting on May Black Roses Bloom over on Tales from the Grim, as I have some fun there.
Cool.
I will totally piss off Tia, because guess what I'm bringing to the party?
A Kender.
No, even worse, according to her.
Well, I know what you're bringing, so I'm not going to say anything.
You're not allowed to say. You're not allowed to say.
So, I am Simon at Wandering DM on Twitter, Wandering DM on Twitch. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the channel. This was Dark Matter. As always, like all of our streams, we are sponsored by Mage and Press. And if you want to buy some of their products, including Dark Matter, the D&D in Space campaign setting, you can go onto store.mageandpress.com and use code WanderingDM to get 15% off of anything you purchase there. Justin mentioned some of the awesome products that they have coming, and also that they have available at the moment. So you can always, I had like a brain bubble for a second, you can always hop on there and look at what they have. We are going to be back here on Friday for Castle Falkenstein, and on Saturday for Vampire. You can catch us most probably next Monday over on Role Players for some Age of Arcana. If we might, I'm not 100% sure, but follow me on Twitter and you'll see. I'll keep everyone updated if we have a game or not. That being said, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you chat for hanging out. Thank you all of you watching on YouTube. This is always appreciated. And before we leave, let's go raid some good friend of ours. Let's see who's online at the moment.
Lindy and Off the Table are both online.
Oh, I could go with Off the Table. We haven't raided them in a while. Some good friends
Yes, let's raid.
Let's go online at the moment. Say hi to our friends at Off
Lindy
the Table.
and Off the Table are both online.
And we'll see you again next week. Oh, I could go with Off the Table. We haven't raided them in a while. Some good friends
Yes, let's raid.
Let's go online at the moment. Say hi to our friends at Off the Table.
Lindy and Off the Table are both